We're getting ready to fix Low Country Boil, and Chase is the chef. Shirley's cutting up onions for it. Grandma cut up oranges and lemon. Trina's cleaning the pot.
So you cut your onions in half.
Yeah, everything you cut, you just cut in half.
So you're putting oranges and lemons. So if somebody was gonna make this, here's the question. If somebody's gonna make this, how big's that pot? So how many gallons or whatever you're gonna make?
You get you a turkey boiler over here.
Yeah, turkey boiler.
And
that's where you deep fry your chicken, boy.
Yeah, the proper word for this thing is a cannonball pot.
So we put 4 or 5 oranges, just cut them in half.
Yeah.
7 or 8 lemons in half.
Now lemons, you can't have too many lemons. You can have as many lemons as you want to. But the heart of the boil is you have to have shrimp and crab boil concentrated, along with a boil-in bag of crab boil, and then a whole thing of Old Bay to go in the pot, and then a whole thing of Old Bay to season it with when you get done.
You might have to carry this out. I can try. My mustard.
So what else are we gonna put in here when we get ready?
Potatoes. We got little potatoes that we're gonna wash and poke.
Gonna wash, you just cut them in half or throw a whole tater in there?
Yeah.
You just throw a whole tater in there and you poke it.
Okay, so we got a bunch of those little taters.
Poke it with a fork, that way the juice gets inside the tater.
Sucks it up.
You don't have to do that.
So they got the assembly line. Mama's over there cutting up her stuff. Shirley's over here cutting up her stuff. Mary's supervising. Chase is telling us what to do, and Trina's making sure everybody does it right.
That's right.
And then we're gonna put shrimp. What all kind of meat we're gonna put in here? You got shark meat?
Shrimp and sausage is what we're putting.
But you can put whatever type of seafood you enjoy. A lot of people like crawfish, put crab, lobster, whatever it is that you enjoy and like in yours, just throw it in there when you throw in your shrimp.
Yep, you get you a stock pot and you fill it halfway up.
Halfway up.
Halfway up. So you get this your stock pot half full of water and you bring it to a rolling boil. Once it's boiling, you add your seasoning packets, which would be that concentrated crab boil, the crab boil boiling bag, and 1 thing of Old Bay. Once you add that, you let it come back up to a boil, then you add potatoes and let the potatoes cook for 5 minutes.
Okay, so what's what? What goes first there, P-Racer?
So first things first, you're gonna put your concentrated shrimp and crab boil in.
Shrimp and crab.
Yep. You just dump her in there.
Does it smell like Irish soap, or does it smell like something out there, mentholate or something?
It smells like seeds.
Oh, you just dump the whole bag?
Then you take a crab boil bag, you just
Drop the whole bag.
dunk it in there like a tea bag.
Well, I be John Brown.
And then Old Bay, some people put a whole mess of it in. I like to put about half of it in at first, and half of it when we start cooking the shrimp. And show them inside the pot there, Pop. It's gonna look like that. It'll have a real potent, crabby smell.
Got that aroma going.
Then you just throw the lid back on and let it come back to a boil.
And then you get ready to put your ingredients in, right?
Okay, before you add anything else, you'll want to add some oranges and lemons. Just give them a generous squeeze, drop it in.
Let it come back to a boil.
Let it come back to a boil.
Do it again, do it again.
So you let her come on back to a rolling boil. It's kind of hard to see it if it's boiling or not because of the thick skin it's got on the top. But I'd say she's good and hot. So see the taters right here. Got some big ones. Got some little ones. I like these because you ain't got to monkey with them much. We'll put the big ones in first. That way we don't get the big splash. Ooh, I'd be careful doing this too.
Yeah, boy. That'll slosh onion, blister you a little bit. That stuff cooking strong too, ain't it?
Yeah, that's how you want it though. As hard as it is to believe, that flavor will cook down. If you don't put enough crab boil in there, you'll think you'll have enough. Then you go to eat it and it'll just taste like a
Bland.
boiled tater. You'll fill her up halfway. No matter what you're doing, you're only gonna fill it up halfway. Once we get all our ingredients in here, that water will be up to the rim. It'll be packed tight. Sometimes you have to scoop some stuff out because it's easy to overflow this thing with all the ingredients. You get your taters in there, and just like anything else, we're gonna wait till it comes back around to a rolling boil, and then we'll add our next step.
Okay, so here's some more ingredients.
Yeah, it's just normal chopped sausage like that. The big long U. Most of the time, a Cajun person would use andouille, but
We ain't Cajun.
I don't know what andouille means, so I'm scared of what I don't understand. Okay.
Oh, it's sloshy.
We added the onions and the garlic off screen, but the you just add them 10 minutes after you start cooking the potatoes, and then you wait 5 minutes after the onions, and that's when you start adding your corn. Now the corn, thankfully, a lot of times it'll just kind of sink. Once you let your taters cook, you'll pull one out and make sure that it's nice and tender. Then once you get that, now we're gonna add the shrimp. Now the shrimp cooks way faster than you would think it would. The longest I've ever had the shrimp take, and you just cook it till it's pink, is about 3 minutes. Shrimp normally cooks in about 2 minutes.
That's why you put it last, everything else, and then
It'll just turn it
about how
into,
quick it.
it'll turn it into
Cook.
nothing if you let it cook for longer than 5 minutes.
What you going with next?
We're going with the Old Bay.
We had a little day first and then the shrimp.
Wow.
Yeah, you put the Old Bay to it. You can't have too much. Okey doke. And with shrimp, like anything else, since it's frozen, you want to be nice and easy putting the shrimp in there.
Not blow up on you, hadn't it?
Yeah.
Like them Tuckies.
It can pop back on you because water expands so fast when it's frozen.
In a few minutes, we'll have the smell of shrimp that begin to be boiled.
That's right. Just take your tongs and just kind of work them around. And if you're cooking on a stock pot like this and it boils over, it's not that big of a deal. Mix it around, see what you got going on. We added too many ingredients, so we let the oranges and lemons do their thing, squeezed them out and took them out. And shrimp is nice and simple. You just cook it till it's pink, till it's all pink all the way around. You don't want white meat, and you want it to be a little rubbery, like normal shrimp.
Ooh, look at that. Reckon that's good enough to make a puppy pull a freight train, Chase?
I bet it is.
Well, now, finished product. We fixed to dig in.
Don't worry, the corn just looks like this because it's Silver Queen.
That's your low country bowl.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share.
God bless you guys.
God bless you guys. Live action.